What is up, guys? Rickhackis here, and I'm bringing you some Modern Warfare 4 or just the next Call of Duty information that I guarantee if you stumble upon this video, you are gonna learn something new. No other video has information like this, and I'm excited to bring it to you guys today. Firstly, they're going to be making the next Call of Duty. That's been confirmed by Activision CEO to their stockholders saying, yes, next quarter we will be making a new Call of Duty. We've all expected that. But what we're all wondering is, what kind of Call of Duty is it going to be? Well, firstly, right off the bat, it's going to be for the new consoles, I guarantee. New consoles are going to be announced, I think, at GDC, but they could also be at E3. And Activision has come out and said, we have a new engine that can handle a bunch of new stuff, and it's coming out. Now, when Activision, think about this. Activision has not brought out a new engine in a long time. Call of Duty has been running on a heavily modified, I think it's Unreal Engine 3 since like Call of Duty 2 or something. It's ridiculous. They have just not brought forth a new engine. And their competitors, like DICE with Battlefield and Frostbite 2, Crysis has CryEngine 3. Frostbite 2 and CryEngine 3 are absolutely incredible engines by a technical standpoint, and they will not have to be coming out with new engines when the new consoles come out. Frostbite 2 will just look magnificent on the new consoles. Battlefield doesn't have to worry about making Frostbite 3. They may still, because DICE specializes in making engines as well as making games, but Frostbite 2 is perfect for the new consoles. Call of Duty, though, realizing its competition is stepping up, has to step up their game, and is, like they've announced, they're making a new engine. And think about it. Activision basically makes all its money from Call of Duty and Guitar Hero, which is basically out of business now. So what other game would Activision reason behind getting a new engine than Call of Duty? It just makes perfect sense. So they're going to announce it at GDC, so we can see if I'm right then. Stay Frosty Cinema has done a really great video kind of more detailing the engine thing, and I'm going to link them in the description. Now, the Modern Warfare 4 thing, I don't think it's going to be called Modern Warfare 4. I watched T. Martin's video, and he's very, very correct on saying Modern Warfare 4 sounds a lot like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and it will confuse people. Now, I know you're sitting at home thinking, who's that dumb to be confused? You would be surprised how dumb people are. The general broad consumer base is pretty much retarded. You guys have no idea. You guys are watching videos on Modern Warfare 4 right now. You guys are most likely gamers or game as a hobby, but most of the people who buy Modern Warfare 4, it's like the moms buying it for the kids, it's grandparents buying it in presents and stuff. That is by far the vast audience of Call of Duty games, and they are going to be confused. Mom, go get me Modern Warfare 4. They're going to see Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. They're going to get it, and their kid's going to be pissed. And Call of Duty wants to avoid this. So, I don't think it's going to be called Modern Warfare. What I think, though, is that it's going to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare Resurrection or something like that with a word. I don't know what the word's going to be, but I really think it's going to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Resurgence or something. I don't know why I'm thinking of R's. Maybe it's because of the new Black Ops DLC. But anyways, that's what I really think it's going to be. Here's why. First of all, Modern Warfare is a massive IP. Most people have heard of Modern Warfare. From a business standpoint, it is super dumb to drop Modern Warfare. It just doesn't make sense from a business standpoint. Because you've created this IP and then dropping it makes no sense. It would be the equivalent of Coca-Cola owns, I think, Sprite, and then, yeah, Pepsi owns 7-Up. So let's use Pepsi. Pepsi owns 7-Up, just like Activision owns the Modern Warfare IP. It would be the equivalent of Pepsi coming out with a new 7-Up pop, and not calling it 7-Up. It just doesn't make sense, right? Because you're all familiar with 7-Up, just like we're all familiar with Modern Warfare. Activision has created Modern Warfare, and everyone's familiar with it, and I really think they're going to keep it. But, so my theory, again, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and then a word. This agrees with T. Martin's video saying that the two similar names, but also keeps the Modern Warfare IP, and I really think it's going to do this. Here's some evidence to back that up. There's been rumors that actors are already voicing, doing the voiceovers for the next Call of Duty. And apparently there's a completely new character. He is described as, quote, a battle-hardened veteran in his mid-30s with a nihilistic point of view. And then it goes on to say that the source mentioned that there was a flashback scene in Somalia featuring Soap McTavish. So this is some really interesting information, and what this says is that there's going to be a new character, completely new to the universe, okay? But he has tie-ins with old Modern Warfare characters, and this would make sense to what I'm saying, is that it's going to be in the Modern Warfare universe, but like it could be during Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, but just in a different location with different characters and then some tie-ins. That would make a lot of sense to me, and that's what this source is kind of saying. Some next information, this is kind of about what the next game will feature. Now, Neversoft is like a gaming developer, and they have been recruited to work on the next Call of Duty because it's going to be a huge undertaking, especially if they're making it for new consoles. They need a lot of people working on it. And here are some of the, I don't want to say the L word, here are some said details that are going to be in the next Call of Duty. There's going to be drone surveillance, halo jumps, which is high altitude, low something, low ordnance drops, I think it is. And then there's going to be a level under ice. There's going to be cloaking tech and something called the Dominator UAV. Now, these are just rumors. They could be totally false. But remember, at about this time last year, some information came out about Black Ops 2 saying the Blackbird is back. What's it called? Creative class has been completely revamped. It kind of actually did pretty much describe the new score streak method on that, how its score varied. And again, people were saying, well, we have no information to confirm this. This is super early in development, but pretty much everything turned out to be essentially true. And so, and this stuff is pretty interesting, and it makes sense. Cloaking tech is a little bit towards the end of more Black Ops 2 territory, but again, you know, Black Ops 2 doesn't even have heartbeat sensors, and that was in the Modern Warfare game. So Modern Warfare pushes it pretty much with the technology as well. And I'm not sure if this is going to be for multiplayer or single player. I can't see Halo jumps being in multiplayer. That would be super cool and awesome, but they're pretty lazy with multiplayer, so they won't really do anything too innovative, I don't think. Now, some more Call of Duty, next Call of Duty information that you probably haven't heard of. So, a survey went to a few people, like limited amount of people, asking him about Call of Duty, asking him about like stuff they would like to see. And this survey reveals quite a lot. There was a non-disclosure agreement, so I can't give you a picture, but what I can give you is some information regarding the next Call of Duty. For like the questions asked really kind of shed light onto what the next Call of Duty is going to be like. For example, they asked him about a, quote, operational desktop sentry gun replica. That makes perfect sense to be in the next premium edition. You know how there's always some sort of toy that comes with, you know, the mega pack? Like this time it was the little quadrotor drone. For Black Ops it was the blow up little RC car, I forget what it, RCXD. This one makes total sense that it would be an operational desktop sentry gun. Maybe it would shoot BBs at you, I don't know. But having a sentry gun, and the reason, like, they asked people about that in the survey, saying, how would you feel about this? Rate this on a scale of 1 to 10. Would you like this, right? So that means that they're considering putting in an operational desktop sentry gun replica. Now, the Modern Warfare 3 IP totally includes sentry guns. It wouldn't make sense if they have abandoned that IP and have decided that they're going back to World War II. And why would they ask people about a sentry gun replica if they're not even, if they've completely abandoned the Modern Warfare IP and they're making something else? And in case you don't know, by this point they're already a year through their 2-year development cycle when they asked this survey. So 100% if they're doing a new IP that doesn't involve like modern like guns and sentry guns and stuff, they wouldn't be asking about that. They would have completely abandoned it. So asking about the sentry gun reveals a lot, and reveals that they're still doing it in the kind of modern to modern futuristic era, and they're not going back in time. We can know that for sure. Other things that this survey really revealed is they asked quite a few questions about, like, one is, quote, a digital version pre-download to your console and available to play at 12:01 a.m. on launch day. Ooh, that is interesting. A digital version pre-download. So what's that saying is that, like, a lot of people are speculating on the new consoles. They're gonna have CDs, they have to, but like, as technology is evolving, people are saying that there's a lot of emphasis on downloadable games and like diskless games, and so that's an interesting thing on how the new consoles might work. If you can download Call of Duty before it comes out, so you don't have to go to a release party, you can download it on 2 days before it comes out or whatever, and then it would just shut you out of the game until 12:01 of the launch date. Then you can play it. I think that would be awesome. I would actually probably want to do that so I don't have to go and wait in line. And that's an interesting thing that will be available with the new consoles. Hopefully, again, they're asking about that, so they want to get people's opinions, because what this at least tells us is that this is in their minds, what they might be thinking, what they might do. Other things kind of talk about a custom branded audio soundbar, again, a custom branded gaming headset, a custom branded wireless controller. This is kind of obvious stuff that they're making for the next Call of Duty. There's going to be a Call of Duty like Turtle Beach. There's going to be a Call of Duty. The controller, though, is a little interesting. Remember Halo did it with they just had cool designs on their controllers. Call of Duty might be doing the same thing. That's pretty much all the information that the survey gave, and that's pretty much it for the video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and as always, have a nice day.